Hello everybody, I'm your friendly neighborhood Let's Play SpiderMwa, and welcome you back to Let's Play Blind 6 Days of Sacrifice. So last we left off, I'm being chased by Defoe Janine, and I got myself a really good hint from Jace after the last video. Punch her in the face. Yeah, that's what you have to do, just punch her in the face. To make her realize that she's doing something wrong, so let her just come to you. That would violate her personal space somewhat. Well, let's just let her touch you then? Yeah, that's it. It was just a dream. Yeah. It was all a dream, and there's something going on with the door. And I don't want to know what. There's something luring behind the door. It pulses in time with the pain in my head. I think we should investigate and see what's going on. Maybe it's a dream within a dream. Inception. Oh! Hello, kitchen. Uh-oh. Get to the hole, get to the hole, get into the hole! There's some kind of barrier blocking the way. Like a force field, but also like something else entirely. How about we go through this door then? Go back. Try that again. I have a pickaxe. Let's use it. Ah, the hole seems to recognize the pickaxe. Use it then. Again. Janine, can we punch her now? Can I use the pickaxe on her? I may need it. Oh, she's letting me go by. Okay, bye Janine. It hurts. Oh great, not that again. There's no reply. I guess there's nothing else to do here, but how do I get through the hole then? Oh, I had to wait for her to get in. And... Janine! No. Wow. I really wasn't expecting that to happen. Day 5. February 3rd, 2386. Yeah, we know. Oh, wait a minute, that was a different date. A totally different date. This, of course, is our resident celebrity. The Mephistopheles killer. Yes, you remember, it was all over the news. Last year, the EFS Mephistopheles was relaunched with a skeleton crew of 6. The appointed ship's counselor was one Dr. Jonathan Somerset. And he reported for duty punctually and on schedule. Unfortunately, shortly after the launch, it was discovered that the real Dr. Jonathan Somerset was dead. Pushed down a flight of stairs, presumably by the imposter who had taken his place. Off-world security was dispatched to intercept with Mephistopheles. Its last recorded communication was an SOS distress call to the EFS Charisma. By the time off-world security arrived, this man had slaughtered the entire crew. So, who is he? His name is Malcolm Somerset, the only son of Dr. Jonathan Somerset. He was a student of psychology at Ganymede University, wanting to follow in his father's footsteps. But he failed the final examination and dropped out. It seems becoming a shipboard counselor was his dream, and when his father was called up, he couldn't hold in his jealousy. So, how did he kill the Mephistopheles crew? That's partly why he remains under psychiatric study. It's a complete mystery. His profile is completely inconsistent with the spree killer. The best theory we have is that he was found out and killed out of desperation. But that doesn't explain the demented creativity, the sheer bloodthirsty relish with which his crewmates were slaughtered. One man was impaled, another was blinded, the first officer had her head twisted right around. Many of the corpses were dismembered and stitched randomly together into Frankenstein-like monstrosities. Certainly not the actions of a man simply trying to cover up a far less serious crime. But let's leave him for the moment and move on. We can. So, we're in the future. Remember him? Yeah. The counselor of the future. It's pretty much the only thing to look at in here. There's a hatch built into it for moving food and small items into the cell. Can we try to open it? I got tired of yelling at the guards pretty fast. It won't reply. You! I was beginning to think you'd gone forever. This shall be our last meeting. You'll get me out of here, right? You owe me at least that. What makes you think I owe you anything? You're the one who made me kill my father. I only encourage you to do what you already intended. You promised me I wouldn't get caught. You wouldn't have been caught had the Mephistopheles left that locker alone. You knew about that? Did you know about John Defoe? Was it all part of some plan? I did not scheme it, but I did know it would come to pass. All I did was encourage events to take place as I had seen. You know they think I did it. All that senseless murder. I've been locked up in here for 6 months. I don't care about you or any of your bullshit. Just get me out of here, and you'll never hear from me again, I swear. I very much doubt that. But rest assured, I'm here to release you. Thank you. What do I have to do? Just use the key and leave by the door. What? Maybe you haven't noticed, but the lock is on the outside. Besides, the guards outside will... I'm not talking about that door. What are you talking about? What door? What key? Who are you? Oh, great. I guess we got food. Looks like there's something in there. This is very interesting. Suddenly we're in the future after the events of the Mephistopheles, which is the second game in the series. I wonder what this is all about. And apparently that mystery Shaolin monk dude happens to know how to travel through time. It is a good question from Somerset. Who the heck is that guy? Someone sent me a parcel with no return address. Well, let's take a look at it. Oops. It contains some kind of oddly shaped knife. By the feel of it, it's old enough to be an antique. Keyblade! We're gonna go to Kingdom Hearts, people! We're gonna have the Keyblade and we're gonna open doors and other things. I wonder where we're gonna go first. Beauty and the Beast? Hercules? Tarzan? All the Disney movies. Maybe even go to Tron. That was one of my favorite levels in Kingdom Hearts. It's like some kind of ancient knife, but with teeth on the end. Like a key. Like I said, it's a keyblade. It's just part of the war, but it feels different now. When I look at it, my hands start to tremble. Oh! It's a door. Behind the pads, there's a door made out of flesh. What the hell's going on here? There was a door here. Wasn't there? Yeah, but now it's a hole. Can we use the phone? Guess not. Sorry about that, I had to cut there a little bit because the screen was a lot bigger than I had put the screen to first, so had to adjust it. So you can see what I am seeing myself. So you won't miss anything, any details. I hate it when games do that they suddenly change their resolution of the size of the game. Because it wasn't this big to begin with, but suddenly it is. And it seems that I have not put it into proper proportions yet. Hang on a second, gotta fix this. Okay, that should do it. Okay, let's get back to the game. Sorry about that. Sometimes it's not... John, did you... What? Why are we bloody all of a sudden? What's so happening here? What's going on? Somebody tell me something. This is freaky. Somebody should clean up this place or wash it up. Lots of strawberry juice left on the ground. Or maybe it's raspberry. Try to remember what happened there, Somerset? I guess he thought that everybody was John Defoe. And he was just killing John Defoe all the time. Yeah, I remember that. It was you inside the cell, though. So that doesn't make much sense. We're turning into the monk. Somerset is the monk? You were talking to yourself just now? What's happening? I have no idea. This is really confusing. Intriguing, but confusing. Sorry, I keep clicking outside the window because I'm trying to click down here, but it goes outside the window. Sorry. Well, there's Trilby. And we're inside some intestines. It seems like it. Looks like the corpse of an old man in the remnants of a suit, tied up with strands of muscle and skin. Can we talk to him? It's Trilby. What happened to you, old man?
I made a powerful enemy.
You're alive?
Of course. Giselle will not let me die.
Who are you?
You ask a complex question. The name by which I know myself is Trilby, but I strongly suspect that I am not the original. I am probably a clone given over to Giselle as a plaything. Perhaps that is my arrogance talking. Perhaps I simply cannot bear the thought that the real me would ever be imprisoned like this.
What is this place?
I knew you'd ask that. No one who knew what this place was would ever come here voluntarily. You're inside the body of Giselle.
You're the one who sent the idol into space.
Possibly. Certainly I have memories of doing so.
And you must be the man who found him. How could you know that?
After the hotel, Trilby spent many years researching Giselle.
He requested a vision of the idol's future from the Ministry of Occultism. He was well respected by them and his request was granted. Whether I am the original or not, I do possess the memories of that vision. I saw you. I saw what Defoe did to you. I saw what you became. And I realized that I'd seen you before somewhere. But never mind. You want to redeem yourself, don't you? More than anything. Then all you have to do is follow my instructions. How did I get here? The last I knew, I was in an asylum. On Earth? In the universe of technology? Then I can't explain it. There's no possible way to get from there to here. Not corporeally, anyway. Who's Giselle? A more appropriate question might be, what is Giselle? Or even, where is Giselle, since it seems he is a place as well as a fiend. But to answer you, Giselle is a pain element. A pain elemental. There were once many of his kind in the universe of magics. Small and largely harmless creatures that fed on the petty anguishes of others. But over time, they became more and more reliant on magic until their actual physical bodies were all but completely vestigial. They fought for more power by killing and absorbing each other. Giselle is the very last of his kind. A bloated mountain of gristle, whose very essence crackles with residual magic. And now nothing but the most hellish torments will sate his hunger. He's the closest thing to a god of Bane. What do you want me to do? I want you to kill me. And don't pretend you're a stranger to killing. You have Freehorn's blade. It's infused with Giselle's magic. It's the only thing that can release his hold on me. I want you to drive it into my heart. The nature of the blade will infuse you with energy. Call it my soul, my life force. We don't have a proper name for it. I want you to give it to the one who needs it. Who? You'll find him nearby. He isn't physically here, but Giselle is observing him, and so he manifests. My life force will still save him, wherever his actual body is. Wait here. Don't leave me. Well, things are certainly getting a lot more interesting in the game. I'm gonna leave it here because I'm sure there's a lot of things gonna happen soon enough once we plunge the blade into his heart. But I'm gonna leave it for next time because I'm really curious and I wanna leave a cliffhanger here. But anyway, sorry for all the technical problems that I had with the game because I needed to adjust the screen and everything, and otherwise clicking outside the window. The gaming window, sorry about that. But hopefully you still enjoyed the video and hope you will you enjoy the game as much as I do. This is extremely interesting. This is very well written. I really like it. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning, despite all these hellish images that we see right in front of us. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, people. Bye.